So what's up, everyone? It's good to be back with another video. And like, I've been watching a lot of videos online lately about politics and stuff, and it's especially about like America with whole Trump tariffs and stuff. I mean, apparently he's put tariffs on penguins. He's put tariffs on military bases that America actually owns on an island. Really, I just want to like get down to the nitty gritty of it, and it's really simple. When you see America or people in America, they see themselves as an empire, and when the empire is like not in a funny way, but in a realistic. I'm not even trying to be funny or like. I feel bad for the people that actually died during this particular event, but it's like 9/11. You've got the empire, which it's not really an empire, but Americans think that they're an empire, and it's just tumbling down like the Twin Towers. It's falling down, and you've got like someone like Trump who is a business person. He understands, you know, money, and he knows that America doesn't have money anymore. They just don't have it. They're in debt. They're in debt by countries that they're actually trying to sanction. Like, China is one of the highest debt holders for America. Like, countries like China actually helped America fund wars. Like, American people don't understand that. Like, because they're out working all day, you know, they're out working 14 hours a day. They don't really have an understanding on what's really happening with their own economy. And what's happening with Trump right now is that he's literally trying to like degrade every other economy in the world in order to try and build America back up. But everyone knows when an empire's coming down, it's the same with the UK. It happened with us. It happened with Romans. It happened with multiple people down the centuries. When economies and empires start falling, they don't come back up, but they always continue to fall down. So what Trump is doing is he's trying to like bully to a degree. I call it bullying. Some people might say it's, you know, try to save the economy. It's really like bullying other countries into giving America money. But he's saying that America's been rampaged and raped and all this carry on. Just real idiotic language. Raped? Like, America depends on people like Europe and around them to be able to keep China in check. China is the #1 logistic service on the planet. They produce more than America does. Their GDP is higher. India is beating America by GDP. Like, Trump's telling every other country, raise your defense by 3% when America does 2.6. I mean, the absolute brain deed mentality of this is shocking. The whole putting tariffs on countries, it doesn't work. It's never worked. If anything, it actually hurts America more. Like, your country will actually flop faster than what it already is. Trump thinks he's bringing all the money in and bringing companies in. Think about this, right? If I'm a company and I'm in China, right? I'm in China and I've got a car business, or I've got a microphone business, I've got a hairstyle business, I create condoms, Hamas, one more. The list goes on. If I've got a business in China, right, and I'm having workers that are working for £2 or £5 or even £7 an hour, okay, it's cheaper. My business is making much more profit because I'm having cheaper workers. and China work to the bone. Chinese and like even North Koreans work harder than Americans, even Britons as well. British people, North Korea outworks British people. They outwork America by fucking miles. China has people working, even Taiwan and all that as well. All these countries have people that work for absolutely nothing. Over in America, you will not catch, even in Britain, you won't catch anyone going to a business, a factory, and work for £7 an hour. You won't find it. They want £14 an hour. They want minimum of £12 an hour or $12 an hour. They're not going to work for $7 an hour. And guess what? They work 24/7. Literally. Americans work for 12 to 14 hours. Rely on tips. China and Taiwan and Indonesia and all that, they don't. Oh hell no, they don't. They work 16 hours or £7 an hour. They work cheaper. They've got the resources at hand. America, Britain, any other country, they don't have the resources. Look, it's reality. China has resources. It's why they became the biggest logistic fucking supplier around the world. Not just to America, not just to Britain. They do it every country. They're everywhere. For instance, see if I was China, I could easily beat Trump by just this one simple thing. I'm China. I'm going to stop supplying microwaves, cookers, washing machines, normal things that you need in your home. Home appliances, I'm cutting it all off. Walmart will shut down by the millions of stores. These stores will shut down within, 2 months? I'd say a month. I'd cut down all the Walmart shops in a month. And see all the Americans who literally go to Walmart, which is a high popular store? Trump is not going to be able to build factories. He's not going to be able to build anything that's going to even compare or compete with the lower prices that what China can supply. China can supply microwaves and ovens and all that stuff for buttons. Literally, $10 for a microwave. American people in a factory, they want £14 an hour to make the microwave. Then you're going to have to go buy the fucking components for the microwave. You're not getting a microwave for 10. You're getting a microwave for 30. It's going to be double to treble the price. That's just the reality. So Trump's tariffs are not going to work. He's going to actually drive your economy into the ground. He's hoping on that countries are going to actually just not take the hit. See, Trump's playing at a... Trump's not very intelligent, okay? This is what Trump is actually doing. I mean, he's not intelligent. He's kindergarten, really. And I'm saying that in a nice way, by the way. He's not very... It's like Musk. He's not fucking bright. Musk has made billions off from a fucking electric car that can't even charge within fucking 15 hours. And yet he's managed to make billions in America. Okay. Anyway, let's move forward. He's flopping just like Trump will. He's not very bright. They're not very bright people, to be honest. And I'm not saying that in a bad way, but even admit it, they're 44th in the education system. It's not a bright country. I'm sorry, but it's the reality. You're not very bright. You're not very bright, okay? It's like North Korea's not a very rich country, but they still fucking accept it and they can still build a fucking nuclear bomb. You know what I mean? But you're not very bright. He's relied on Trump to actually like make your lives better, but the reality is he can't make it better because the empire that it's not an empire. It's I don't even know what to call it. It's fucking paper house. He's just fucking, you know. It's just it's flopped. It's not even a thing. That's why like Biden and all that didn't do any half the stuff that Trump's do. Trump essentially is he's taxing and he's putting tariffs on all the countries to actually see if countries are willing to take the brunt. You know what I mean? The numbers don't even make sense. He's fucking actually putting tariffs on fucking penguins. People that are not even, it's not even like there's non-humans on these islands and he's fucking tariffing them. He's even tariffing Americans. He's actually tariffing fucking bases that you have on islands, just Americans. It's not even thought through. It's just it's pretty much a joke. He's doing it to be funny. He's not being serious about it. He knows the economy's flopping and there's nothing he can do to actually fix it. It can't be fixed. The economy's going down no matter what. Like the big meals and the big drinks and the and all that, it's all stopping. It's all stopping. It's coming to an end now. You're going to actually understand and see what most other countries are actually like just going by day-to-day things now. But the only difference is over in America is I think it's going to be anarchy. I just don't think yous have got the capability or the mindset to be able to understand it and live with it. I think it's going to be real bad. I think America's literally, like it says in the Bible, is going to burn. I think yous will go absolutely anarchy. I think yous will go insane. Yous will literally like... I mean, if you think about it, see if I was China and I said I'm not putting any more home appliances or giving yous any more like just the basic small cheap stuff into Walmart, I think yous in America would literally raid Walmart like it was toilet roll in COVID. You guys would be in there ransacking, fucking absolutely just draining all the Walmart stores out of everything. Literally. It would be that bad. That's what I would do. I would just say, look, put your tariffs on what you want. I mean, China's done 35% tariffs, but that's fucking buttons, really. That's not really going to do nothing. If I was China, I would put an absolute 100% tax, and if I wouldn't even put a tariff on, I would say, you know what? I ain't sending you shit. I ain't sending no logistics. America imports, what, 60%? 60% for China? I would just cut you free. I'd just say, I'm not even sending you nothing. Fuck you. Sending you nothing. Your Walmart would shut down. You'd be, it would take Trump way longer than, but he's only in for 4 years. It would take him at least to build factories, and then, I mean, even you need to buy resources for the countries as well, so, and China hoards most resources. I mean, it's a win-win. I'd just cut you off. I'd just say, you know what? I'm not sending you nothing. I'm not sending you cookers, I'm not sending you washing machines, I'm not sending you ovens, I'm not sending you pots, I'm not sending you pans, I'm not sending you light bulbs, I'm not sending you nothing. And guess what? Your economy would fucking... It would just flop overnight. No, maybe not overnight, but definitely within a month it would flop. Because everybody in America would run to Walmart to buy 2 or 3 microwaves, or... Do you know what I mean? Because the value would go shooting up. See, Trump's a dummy. Like, it's a bit like Jeeps or like the trucks, you know? Like, they're way high tariffed. So people that buy them are like wealthy, you know? Like rich. Look, I'm driving in the big truck. You know what I mean? Then you've got the normal citizen that drives in the fucking normal motor, like fucking doot doot, and then you've got the big guy go the big horns with the trucks, and you know what I mean, to show their muscles, which you don't have. But you know what I mean, like that mentality. The reality is, you don't fucking sell product into America, then America's not going to be able to have factories or produce it in the same or even remotely near the ability to even actually fucking build this shit in time. Trump would have left office. He talked about third term. That shit ain't happening. It's in the fucking... He's been the very first president, by the way, to have a third term, and he's not going to get a third term because he's actually going to crash your economy. He's literally going to crash it. In fact, he's not even actually going to crash it. It was crashing anyway. But he's just sped up, really, to be honest. But he doesn't care. You know why he doesn't care? He feels let down by the country. See, he doesn't care about the country. He feels left out by the country because you tried to assassinate him. You know what I mean? It was all just spiel. Look at all the... If you actually think about it and you go and look at all the rallies he did in 1 year, every single rally, same stuff. The same stuff. He said the same stuff, same things. He's not... I'm telling you right now, and I don't mean it in a bad way, but America, yous are no longer a superpower. Yous are no longer... Yous are actually getting beat by not just... building stuff. See, Trump's like bringing companies in, right? So just say I'm a company and I'm in China, and then Trump says, come into my country and I won't charge any tariffs on you. But if you still keep your company in China, I'm going to charge you like 25% or 50%. So if I'm building a microwave and Trump charging me 50%, but if I build a microwave in America, he won't charge me nothing. Why would I spend millions or even billions building a factory in America for 4 years? Okay, it'll take me a good 2 years to build the fucking thing. Okay, I'm going to have to go to China to get some resources for China. But wait a minute. I need to pay 50% on my fucking springs. I need to pay 50% on my screws. I need to pay 50% on my bulbs. So by the time I fucking build my shit in America, right, I'm still spending more money than Brazil. Ah, you're an idiot. Okay? We're done. I've had the conversation. I don't think America's a superpower anymore. I think they realise they're not a superpower anymore. Trump is clinging on by trying to make all the other countries weak to try and keep America at the top, but the reality is America's flopping. BRICS owns at least 60% of the fucking world economy, and America owns 4%. Gigs up. Alright. America.